Is Marathon Bungie's Suicide Squad? Now, people who like Marathon are probably ticked off that I'm joining the many other people on YouTube who are saying negative things about this game. But it's important to talk about. This game is yet another huge money pit created by a Western AAA studio to chase the live service and woke trends. They must be exposed as the wastes of time they are. With that being said, let us compare these two games and see if they are similar enough to answer the title's question. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League was a shooter game made by a once legendary studio who set up continuing to make legendary games like they were known for, decided to waste time and money chasing a live service and woke trend. They wanted to make a Fortnite-style game, and they even got a thieving, swindling consulting company to slither around and write one of the worst stories I've ever seen. After that horrible launch of the game, it pretty much was considered dead. Its Steam player count hovered around a few thousand, which sounds like a lot, but for a game that was banking on Fortnite numbers, buying their overpriced guns and skins, a few thousand people was not enough to sustain it. But WB and Rocksteady bet it all on this game, so they kept it going for over a year despite it not turning a profit. Yes, off after months of nothing but nerfs and enemy buffs, they gave us Season 1. You got one character, more overpriced guns and skins, they wanted you to buy one new map, and one new Brainiac to fight, and that was about it. Yes, you could have that new character hang out with the team throughout the crappy story so far, and they could say a few new lines of dialogue at certain points, but it was not much will change. It was a slog all until the end. Marathon is a shooter game made by a once legendary studio, but instead of continuing to make legendary games, they decided to waste time and money chasing a live service and woke trend. They wanted to make a live service extractor shooter like Armed Creators, with more neon and less everything else. Less story, less fun, and less money. Less mercy. The game and players are ruthless. If you see another person in the game, they'll blast them before they blast you. Your gaudy-looking character feels like they are made of paper, so they will get killed fast when under fire, and because it's an extraction shooter, when your character dies, they lose everything they found and equipped. And that's the only mode in the game. It's like trying to be a restaurant that only serves spicy food and yet wants the same sales as a McDonald's or something. It's not going to work. So after their launch, the player count went from 88,000 to, at the time of this writing, 20,000, with dips as low as 6,000. Those are not good enough numbers for a live service game, let alone an Arc Raiders competitor. So is Marathon a live service shooter the same as Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, a live service shooter? In some ways, yes, and in some ways, no. Suicide Squad launched with one map. Marathon launched with 3. Suicide Squad launched with only 4 playable characters. Marathon had 3 types, but in the end, they all jumped at shotguns. They both could have given us more at launch, but waited for months to give us things that would not save the game. More maps and more characters did not say Suicide Squad, and they won't save Marathon. A better story would have helped, but it's pretty late now. It's at the stage where the company that made it is trying to keep it alive by throwing good money after bad to keep the servers on, to give the illusion that it's successful to the investors and to stick it to us haters. All that it does is drag its misery out even longer. Suicide Squad's shame lasted a year. I hope Marathon still doesn't last as long. There are so many better games they could make. How about a new Destiny or something? No remakes, no remasters, new fun single-player games with online multiplayer. Give us 2 modes, one for the story lovers like me, and one for the competitive people who want to play high-risk, high-reward games. You guys have to hedge your bets here. Give more variety, and you'll get more players. I'm your webcomics. Check me out on YouTube and DeviantArt.